He's going to be playing a TVT. Interestingly enough, Skyhigh has actually got a perfect record in Brood War so far, I believe. I actually wasn't paying attention to his stats just now, but he's like 2-0 or something, 3-0. And he's like 1-4, 1-3 in StarCraft 2. He's doing really badly in StarCraft 2. That's okay. Because he's a Brood War TVT specialist. And he's going to be playing against Organ, aka Piano. I'm going to write Piano in the overlay. Pretty sure that's what he TLPD-izes as. And of course, as you all know, TLPD is the law. You guys all see that new trailer for the Judge Dredd movie? That looks so terrible. I feel so bad. I like the main actor guy in it. I don't know his name, but I like that guy. But the movie looks really bad. The remake, the new Total Recall remake though, looks awesome. I cannot wait to watch that. As awesome as the original Total Recall was, I really want to watch this new Total Recall. I mean, it's got freaking Kate Beckinsale, man. That's all you need. It's like gonna be total. They basically remade it, so it's gonna be like Total Recall now with Kate Beckinsale. Like, yes, like that's what, you know, that's honestly what they should have done with StarCraft 2. They should have been like, alright, StarCraft 2 is Brood War with like random images of Kate Beckinsale on your minimap. It's just like, yes! Bestseller. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped for that. Who will be the 3 boob lady? The 3 boob lady was in the trailer. It was so funny. It's just some random person, but she was in the trailer even.
네, 오늘 이기게 되면 바로 1위에 올라갈 수 있는 것이기 때문에 깔끔하게 1위에 만들어줘야죠. 자, 그 전반전 상황을 마무리 지을 수 있는 기회에 조병사가 넣었습니다. 임진묵이 반격 이루어질지 확인해보시죠. 두 번째 세트입니다.
Alright, going into the game. Enough about Total Recall. See, we should have talked about Total Recall during Jaehoon's game. Oh! Alright, TVT on electric circuits. In the bottom left as the purple Terran, we will have Skyhigh, the TVT specialist, the guy who has a perfect Brood War record so far this season. Playing against Piano, aka Organ. She didn't pay attention to his stats just now. But he played some really amazing TVZs last season. I think one against Roro and one against somebody. Damn. There were 2 really cool TVZs last season. Oh! Wow, BM person like tearing down the sign, revealing the cute fangirl beneath. I don't even know why she was so embarrassed. She was like really pretty actually. So was her friend. Anyway, we have a proxy Rax here from Piano. That's fairly standard in TVT. I believe that was an 8 Rax though. So he's gonna be doing some early aggression. Oh, this was a more successful face hide. Oh, have a peek, have a peek. Yeah, yeah, you're not so pretty, dude. That's alright. You're pretty cool. Was he like trying to do a troll face or something? Oh! Oh! Proxy Rax on Proxy Rax action here. Oh man, this is some incestuous barracks action going on. Oh god, that Marine's gonna come out and it's gonna kill the SEV. I think Skyhigh is boned. Because that Marine's gonna go to the bottom left, right? Because the SEV is going top right. The first Marine's gonna go to. Actually, if he goes straight to the bottom left, he might not see the barracks. Is he gonna see the barracks? Because look at this, because his barracks is a little bit left, right? So if the Marine goes straight bottom left, he might not see it. Is he gonna see it? I don't think he's gonna see it. Oh, yeah, because he's gonna send the SEV to the bottom right. He's actually not gonna move the Marines out. Oh no! No, what the shit? What? What the shit? Start! Start! Ah!
먼저 제거하면서 보는 이득은 상대방이 이후에 팩토리를 건설을 하기
Okay.
위해서는
Alright, judging from the minimap, it looks like barracks
모르는 것 같네요.
was lifted and went away? Why are the Marines at the top right? What's going on? Why did all 4 Marines go to the top right?
방향은 확실히 정해지지 않았습니다.
I don't even... And there's 2 factories. I don't even
일단 첫
understand.
포인트를 올린 건 맞습니다만 자, 아직까지도 확실한 것들을
Did the racks die?
임진모.
예, 바로 아래쪽으로 이제
He did.
모델들이 내려갔으면 팩토리
I don't think Skyhigh. I don't see his barracks anywhere. It looks like it might have died. I think that the barracks has disappeared, but he made 2 factories in the meantime, and now Piano's building an armory at his natural to hide it. But he's got 1 factory versus 2 factories, so that's not going to be good for him.
투팩 골리아가 벌쳐 그러니까 약간 이걸 살린 것은 그냥 아예 다음 타이밍을 만들겠다 이런
Majayun, that's an excellent point. It's quite plausible that he floated his barracks towards the top right to pretend like he was actually at top right, so the Marines chased it there, and then they went to check the top right main, but didn't see anything or something. Anyway, it looks like, it's going to be some Vulture on Vulture action, but 4 Vultures for Skyhigh against the 3 of Piano, but Piano does have the 4 Marines behind as well, so he's going to win this engagement. Oh man, Skyhigh trying to be a little bit too fancy with these Vultures, I think. But he is actually being successful, wow. Wow, nice micro. Good control. You can't actually do the patrol micro with Vultures against Marines. They do, I think they do outrange them, but obviously the Vultures do kind of, you know, bug out a little bit sometimes, and it's pretty hard to get it where you don't take any hits. I don't think it's actually possible to not take any hits. But we do have 2 factories pumping Goliaths for Skyhigh, and there's still only 1 factory for Piano. Looks like he's going to try and catch one of these Goliaths. I think he's going to get it too. Those Marines actually doing a good job adding to the DPS here. The Vulture is obviously not going to have very high DPS against these large mechanical units. Due to the damage types, the Vultures do have concussive damage types, so they'll only do a quarter damage to Goliaths. They'll only do 5 damage a shot, like the same as a worker basically, minus the armor, I guess. But well, see how they follow this up. Looks like double machine chop coming out for Skyhigh. Still no signs of any expanding. Of course, neither player can really afford it. Way too much pressure being put on. Although just as I say that, it looks like Skyhigh decides he is safe enough to expand, but he was wrong. 2 Vultures running in the back now. Gonna snipe that SCV and run into the main base. Now the question is, how far along is that second cycle? But I don't think he's going to have reinforcements soon, because those factories were busy making add-ons. I think these Vultures are going to have plenty of time to just kill SCVs here. It looks like he's even making a Marine from that barracks. He's landed the barracks in his opponent's main base, but looks like the Vulture's getting trapped. The Vulture's crucially getting trapped on the side. The Marine even getting trapped as well. Bit of a misstep there by Piano to let himself get pinned against the wall, but it looks like his main army is also coming out here. The Goliaths and the Marines took out that counterattack from Skyhigh, and now he's just pushing the natural here. Skyhigh retreating with a couple of wounded Goliaths. I don't really understand how Piano is keeping up in the production. I think he actually does have a second factory. I'm looking at his main right now, and I think he must have a second factory. There's 2 blobs there. I'm fairly certain he actually does. We didn't see it earlier on. But he's also expanding now, and Piano might actually take this. I think Piano actually is just going to win. He did all that SCV damage, and now he's attacking the front. But there are 2 Sea Shanks out, so Skyhigh is going to be able to hold on for a little bit. But he's been forced to cancel his expansion. Whereas Piano's getting his own expansion up just fine, and also getting his own tanks out, I'd imagine, with his factories now having machine shops. But yeah, what can Skyhigh do here? He's now rebuilding the command center in his main base. I thought he might also think about building it at the back window only. I wonder. I think maybe a good choice for him might be to also very quickly take a 3rd base at his back window only, and try and play a little bit greedy and just play catch up that way. Because he does have the earlier siege tanks here. I don't think he actually realizes that that what's his face, Piano doesn't have tanks yet. Okay, looks like he is now poking out slowly. He was just waiting for siege mode. So actually he can resecure this natural. But obviously it's going to be a little bit slower, and he did lose a lot of his forces earlier in that Goliath attack that went quite badly for him. He's down at 40 supply against a 56 supply of Piano right now, so it's going to be an uphill battle. But if this gets to the late game, then you know that small supply disparity is gradually going to become less and less significant. Obviously, you know, 10 supply difference, 15 supply difference at this point in the game is huge, but in the late game it doesn't really mean anything. It's more about the positioning. So if Skyhigh just turtles up a little bit, drags this out to the late game, I can definitely see him coming back, especially since, you know, he does have very good TVT. But it's going to be pretty hard. It's going to be pretty hard, and I'm sure Piano's not going to let him do that so easily. Another thing to be concerned about is that once siege mode finishes for Piano, he can actually start breaking down those back temples of Skyhigh. The splash from the siege tanks will help take down those back temples very, very quickly. So it's got to be wary of that. Looks like some vultures planting mines on that southern path. One Marine was sent forward to just check exactly where the tanks were, and just got obliterated. And it looks like we are going to have a starport follow-up with a control tower, so this is going to be for dropships, I would imagine, for, what's his face, Piano. Meanwhile, we have a bit of engagement. The thing is, Skyhigh did start tank production earlier, it seems, so he is having the siege tank advantage right now, and he's using that to slowly push up here, but he's got to be a little bit careful. A lot of vultures going to run around the back here, but oh man, not going to work at all. Wow, complete waste of vultures. I can kind of see what or rather, it was fairly obviously that, you know, Piano wanted to get a sick run by into the main, kill a bunch more SCVs, but I think he should have waited a little bit longer, waited for Skyhigh's army to move out a little bit more, wait for that opening, and then move in. But now Skyhigh is moving up with a far superior tank count. This makes me very nervous. However, there are spider mines being laid. If he triggers a couple of mines here, could definitely turn things around for Piano. But as it is, looks like neither of the mines hits. There's the siege up, and here we might have our first decent-ish engagement. Looks like no. The tanks of Skyhigh just obliterating the tanks of Piano, and Piano now in full retreat. And now actually Piano's the one whose back door is under siege from Skyhigh's tanks, but he does have a dropship already out. Is he going to bomb these siege tanks with vultures / SCVs, or is he actually just going to counter drop into Skyhigh's base? Either way, both players now mining away on their mains and naturals. Very close supply, 62 to 68 now it looks like. Piano's still slightly ahead. But now his back door is open, and what units does he have there to help defend? I should have mentioned, these spawn positions I think definitely favor Skyhigh, because when he pushes towards his opponent right now, he can actually just walk. It's much easier for him to reinforce and walk in through the back door, whereas not so much in the other direction for Piano. But it looks like Piano now going for a counter drop in the natural here. Both players doing some harassment on each other's mineral lines, and looks like just going to kill a few SCVs and pick up and go away. Doesn't want to lose too much stuff, and looks like yeah, messed up. Piano's mining a little bit there as well. Piano, I'm not actually sure how many SCVs he lost, but now the supply gap is only 10. 60 supply for Skyhigh against 70 supply of what's his face? Oh, do not want to be taking those tank hits right now. Absolutely do not want to be taking those tank hits. I think he just scanned there and ran away, even though he could have killed his mines. But this Vulture drop though, wow, is still doing more damage, which is constantly being annoying. But now Goliath's come out, going to ward away that dropship. And a Wraith is even in production as well to help pick off the dropships, and also more importantly to help spot for the Terran army. Give vision to those siege tanks who have much greater range than they do have vision. And that dropship looks like it's going to get taken down here without doing too much more damage. It's going to focus down as many SCVs as he possibly can. Does get a couple more actually, so not too bad there at the end. But now we do have a big attack also from Piano. He actually went around the right side, completely skipped those siege tanks that are sieging down his back temples, and went all the way around, possibly to counterattack into Skyhigh's natural. And could this work here? He scans, he sees 4 tanks, but almost no support units. Nice tank spread though, wow. Nice, just instant tank spread into a line, and I think Skyhigh will be completely safe against this.
탱크밖에 없기 때문에 골리앗이
So,
오기 전까지는
actually, oh, look at this. Look at the minimap. Top right there is a hidden expo going up for Piano. I think it's very, very clever. Especially since he even has map control anyway. But he does know there's a risk of vultures running out. There's already a few vultures out on the map for Skyhigh. So rather than taking a close third, rather than risking getting that SCV slide, he's just going to take a fast third elsewhere, and then also obviously denies knowledge of that to Skyhigh. So you know, from Skyhigh's point of view, they're both still on 2 bases, and he can still pull back, and he shouldn't play too greedy in case there is some kind of crazy 2 base all in from his opponent. But Piano does scan the mineral only of Skyhigh, sees no expansion there, so he's like, okay, my opponent's on 2 base, he's taking the 9 o'clock now, but I'll just go harass that with vultures. Hey, vultures pretty good. Oh wait, what? Is he not going there? Kill the SCV, man! Go in and kill the SCV! Oh, it would cost him so long. You have to bring on another SCV all the way from his natural. Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! No, he doesn't kill it. So, Vulture still moving around the map, both players posturing. The supplies are actually now dead even at 92 to 92, so Skyhigh, he's definitely pulling this game back here. I think Piano should feel a little bit silly if he loses this. I mean, you know, he wasn't necessarily won 100%, but he definitely had an advantage there going into the mid game. But now it's basically stabilized, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. You know, Skyhigh is a fantastic TBT player. He knows when it's the time to turtle up and just kind of play catch up here. That's exactly what he's done. And Skyhigh, you know, lost a few siege tanks here and there Piano rather lost a few tanks here and there when Skyhigh got better engagements, and it's definitely taking its toll. And now with tanks starting to go into his back door, or go through his back door here, it's going to be quite annoying for him to deal with. Although, interesting if you look at the minimap, there's like red and purple interleaved all over the place. You know, there's like, you know, both players have their lines of tanks, but behind those is like vultures and mines and all kinds of good jazz on that minimap. Look at that colorful minimap. In the meantime, another dropship going out the right side this time, so it's harder to spot. And looks like a couple of raids actually coming out for Piano as well, going into the main base of Skyhigh, most likely just trying to catch any stray wraiths or dropships that pop out of the starport and get some free kills, and otherwise just harass the SCV. This is actually quite an intelligent move from Piano. And I'm just waiting for his drop to come in. The thing is, he is going to have to evacuate these at least before the drop comes in. He does lose one of them, but oh man, he might lose a second one here. Those wraiths are so flimsy, and he does lose both of those wraiths, really not doing that much damage. Delaying a command center. Actually, wait, no, what am I talking about? He didn't even kill an SCV bullying anything, he just like randomly kills SCVs. Buh! Sorry. I'm totally losing it right now. Now 9 o'clock has been taken by Skyhigh, but 12 o'clock also being taken by Piano, who's now got all top 4 bases, and there's a big drop going in. Where's it going to go? Is it go to the 3rd base? Yes. Oh, he's going to drop a couple units. He might not drop all of them. He's going to drop a couple of vultures here to harass the SCVs. We are going to stream buffer into drop on the natural. And there's the big drop on the natural with most of the units, tanks and Goliaths. I don't know why he's not sieging up those tanks. Okay, there is the big siege up, and this is going to be quite an obnoxious position for Skyhigh to deal with behind those minerals. He can't even use his SCVs really to help because they won't be able to go through the minerals, obviously. So Piano keeping the pressure on here. I really, really like this. And looks like we're getting a little bit of lag. And actually, wait a minute, where are all the tanks of Skyhigh? Skyhigh seems unable to clean this up, but look at this. It's like both players dropping each other's main. No worries about defense, man. Skyhigh just like, well, if you're going to drop my natural, I will kill all the stuff in your main, and Skyhigh's drop now. Actually, wait, no, was that even a drop, or did he just walk in the back? I think actually that wasn't a drop. I think he just walked in the back, through the back door, through the mineral only, and is now sieging down these factories. That factory, I think, is going to have to lift, or will get taken down. Skyhigh doing a good job here. Piano looks like he might be in a bit of trouble. Piano now trying to do fancy drops on these units, dropping vultures and SCVs onto his opponent's tanks, trying to cause them to splash each other, and so he can also buy time, so his own units can come in here, but that's just costing him SCVs. And now another drop coming in for Skyhigh. This could be it for Piano here. There's the big drop all over his tanks. There's the moving unload, the carpet bomb. I think Piano might be forced to send in his outside units to go for a base trade or something. Yeah, it looks like Piano's just going to attack with the units that were setting up outside of Skyhigh's natural. And this army is going to be able to break through the siege line here. We might have a base race. A base trade situation in a TVT. Of course, both players can just lift their entire bases and run away somewhere else, but what are we going to see here? Siege tanks are pretty good on the defense. One player might just try and make really good cost-efficient trades, but it looks like, oh my god, SCV's coming out, and Piano might actually lose the last of his army here. Oh man, great move by Skyhigh. Skyhigh actually deciding to come back and defend his own expos, but I don't think he knows about that top right base. He probably knows about the 12 o'clock, or at least intuitively thinks that his opponent's gotten it, just from counting out how many units there are, and knowing, you know, it's a pretty standard thing to do, since he also got the 9 o'clock, but he has, look at this, look at his vision, he has absolutely no idea about the top right. He doesn't know about the 12 o'clock either, but I think he definitely assumes that it's there. So that hidden base could actually be what saves Piano in this game, but at the moment he's down about 20 supply. He definitely needs all the saving he can get, and there is yet more dropping going on that back cliff of Pianos. Skyhigh just abusing that position to the best of his ability. He's got 6 factories pumping against the 5 factories, the one of which is being sieged. He's going to have to lift or he's going to die. And there the dropships go in yet again here, just non-stop attacking from Skyhigh. Just wants to finish the game, wants to end it. Going to pound his opponent into the ground. It looks like we're going to have a carpet bomb along with a break along on the ground. And here we go, moving down. The dropships of Piano come in, but they're just only filled with SCVs, and looks like this is going to be the end for Piano, and he knows it. Piano going down to 57 supply against the 101 supply of his opponent, and yet loading up once again. Looks like Cloak was on the way for Piano's Wraiths, but yeah, no time to get those out. That might have been a clever transition to go into Cloak Wraiths. It probably would have worked if he hadn't, you know, if Skyhigh hadn't been so aggressive. There's an 11 kill siege tank there, it looks like. Pretty badass. I think Piano has to GP up pretty soon here. I keep forgetting Piano's name for some reason. Mass SCVs. Where are they going? Is he going to use them for a break? Yeah, looks like he's going to use them for a break here. Here we go. Where are the supporting units though? Wait, what? Oh man, oh man, he didn't even have any supporting army. He brought the SCVs and timed them so that they would come in right as his units popped out, but he didn't even get enough units pop out at the same time. And GG from Piano. Skyhigh maintains a perfect record in the Brutal matches in Pro League so far. Very well done. TVT Sniper claims another Terran, as he should. And we are going on to the StarCraft 2 matches. There's not going to be a Game 3 here because CJ will take the Brutal Best of 3 2-0. And yeah, alright.